Brice Snyder. I'm Dr. Carafino's athletic trainer here at Atlantic Orthopedics, and he is one of our shoulder specialists. I've had some feedback recently in clinic from our patients who haven't been able to properly reapply their sling once leaving from their surgery. And I'm here today to show you that. It's with the DonJoy Ultra Sling IV. It's their most recent release of slings. It is very comfortable when you do figure it out, but there's several straps, and I can understand how it can be easily messed up during reapplication on your own at home. So I have Christine here, my handy assistant, who is an athletic trainer at Atlantic Orthopedic Specialist as well, and she's going to help me in showing you how to reapply your sling. Okay, so next I'd like to review some of the anatomy of the DonJoy Ultra Sling IV, as there are several components here, but once you get more familiar with them, you feel extremely comfortable with how it all works and why it works the way it is supposed to. So just reviewing, you do have 4 straps that go about the arms that help support the surgical arm. You have straps A, B and C, and strap D. On top of that, you have the sling arm holder strap, which will help you keep the arm in the sling so it's not raising up in the sling, as well as the thumb strap that goes across the front of the sling. You have the 2 clips to the DonJoy Ultra Sling IV, which really make this extremely easy to use. And once you understand that those are the key components of the sling and remembering how to reapply it, you're really on your way to making this very easy. Also, you have the abduction pillow. Also, you have a squeeze ball to help keep the circulation in the forearm going, to help get any edema out of the arm. And then you also have the swath strap, which goes around the waist and reattaches up in the front with a simple clip, just like these 2 guys here. As you can tell, this is a right-sided sling because of where the sling is in relation to the abduction pillow. And just some quick background too. The reason why we have rotator cuff patients in a abduction pillow is that keeps you in about 20 to 30 degrees abduction, which is where your elbow is moving away from your body, from your side. And research studies show that when you're in 20 to 30 degrees of abduction, you actually help increase blood flow to the rotator cuff compared to having it just hang down to your side. And obviously, if you had surgery, you want as much blood flow to the area as possible to help your healing process. So next, I'd just like to show you how everything works. Like I said, the clips on strap A are pretty much the most essential to the whole system. And they unclip very easily. I was able to do that with just one hand. And they have 2 teeth right there that clip back on. And these are the only thing that you really need to touch when taking your sling off and on. After you, I should say that's after you have adjusted everything to make it fit you perfectly. So after you have removed those, you then unvelcro the arm holder as well as the thumb, and you can now go ahead and put your arm in the sling with your elbow towards the back of the sling here. And once your arm is in the sling, also unbuckle the swath strap as well. Once your arm is in the sling, you can then go ahead and start reapplying everything by closing the arm up first, reapplying the clips to the front, which now technically your shoulder is supported because those clips are fully attached now going around your body, and then reapply the thumb strap across the front of the sling as well. Lastly, after you have your arm in there, you kind of have to figure out a way to pass around your body or have a friend help you, and then reattach it to the front of the sling up here. To review more of the straps and how they work, strap A is in the front, like I said before. Each strap has what we call alligator Velcro, which it's a removable end piece of Velcro. It comes out just like that. And what I recommend is once you have the sling on and you're all set up just like this, you can go ahead and adjust the length of it, of the sling. I recommend doing all straps first. I should say do all straps equally. Don't just make the A strap as short as possible and leave CB and D alone. Once you do that and you have a ton of strap left, you are okay to go ahead and clip the remaining amount of sling strap and then reapply the alligator Velcro to the end of it, just like that, and then reapply. And you can do that with all straps. All straps have the alligator Velcro. You can go ahead and remove the end of it and readjust it, and then reapply, just like that, sliding the padding, the shoulder padding back over. And you can do that all the way through strap D as well. That's pretty much the anatomy of the DonJoy Ultra Sling IV. And now I'd like to do a little demonstration with Christine and have her help me show you proper sling wear. Okay, so now that we've reviewed the anatomy of the sling and you understand all the straps and how they work specifically, now I'm going to apply it on Christine here so that you at home can feel comfortable as well when you are having to reapply your own sling after showering and getting dressed and having to deal with a rotator cuff repair or a labor repair. So first, always understand that these are the only two clips that you should be undoing. Those are located on strap A, and they're just easily unclippable. And once you have those unclipped, you then place the bat arm in the sling. And you should keep that in mind too. Whenever you're doing something like putting on a shirt, put your bat arm in first. Same thing with putting on a sling. Put your bat arm in there first to rest. So I'm going to have Christine do that, and obviously the pillow over here as well can be undone with the swath. That's going to go onto her side. So I'm going to wedge the pillow up underneath here. It contours nicely to the body. And then place the elbow in the back of the sling. And then you have at least something to rest it in already. The next step after that is to close up the arm, just like that. Also the thumb strap, which is on the side right here, is Velcroed on. We'll put that on last. The next step is just like putting on a backpack or a shirt. Help the patient by bringing it over to the side, just like this. Put their arm into it, just like a backpack, and bring it in the front. And after this, you're almost done. Just clip the clips back in, and you're all set. And you can reapply the thumb, which will just go up here in the front, just like so. And we'll come around and wrap underneath the thumb for just some support. And then she has the ability for the squeeze ball as well. And then obviously there is some play here. And what you can do is we recommend that you tighten up all the straps and not just strap A. We want to make sure that the sling is supportive and her arm's just not falling down to the side. So what I recommend doing is just readjusting all of the straps. And they're very simple, what we call alligator straps, or alligator Velcro. So kind of looks something just like this. And you can take those off, and if you have a lot of extra sling after you've adjusted all of them, you can go ahead and cut this as well. And then just reapply this over the tip of the sling. And then you can shorten it up to the distance that you need it to be. And then lastly, we will apply the swath. That just comes around the side. Christine, if you don't mind, hand that to me. And this can also be adjusted just like the other slings. Pulling it tight as needed. And you just clip it in here to the front, just like that. So that helps to hold the pillow in place as well. And obviously, a lot of play, but just go ahead and tighten that up as shown with the rest of these straps. After that, you are all set to go. And just remember, easiest part is just unclip these and unclip the swath, and you can now take the sling off very easily, just like a backpack. When you're going to the shower and so on. When you do take your sling off, always make sure your arm's supported. Don't let it hang down to the side for our rotator cuff patients out there. And then putting it back on again is very simple, just like a backpack. Put the good arm through last, bad arm in the sling first. Thank you guys, I hope this was helpful, and good luck on your recovery. We're always here to help you.